There recently has been more drama at Evergreen regarding students protesting at an unveiling ceremony for a building's new name. The irony is that the name on the building is of a dean that worked at the university for 15 years and also happened to be black. These riots and acts of harassment, if not violence, have left a bitter taste in my mouth, and today I want to discuss it with you. I have some training past public education from a program known as the Job Corps. Although I have seen misleading advertisements implying it was free college, the reality is that it was a technical school. You didn't pay with money, but you paid with hard work and obedience. Students were respectful to staff and for good reason. Any slip-up with the many rules in the residential and educational programs, and you could have a bad staff review on your performance or be kicked out in critical circumstances. The closest thing to riots on my campus, at least, were petitions that failed or students refusing to stand for Pledge of Allegiance. Both actions caused students to be heavily monitored, if not threatened with disciplinary expulsion. In their words, terminated. This may not seem relevant, so here's how I'll explain it. Job Corps students had no privilege to protest campus decisions or staff and their personal views. This was a workplace in the staff's eyes, something I struggled to agree with at the time. Now I understand why they had these views. The staff were trying to prepare us for a harsh reality that was the modern workplace. Students could not protest in a work environment without some consequence, like any other person in the workforce. The students at Evergreen are in protest initially because of a professor stating his concerns with an event that was originally held involving absence of black students being modified to ban white students, as well as white staff. There was also an argument to recognize people for their level of merit, as well as creating diversity within an environment. This seemingly reasonable idea was only fuel added to an unnecessary fire. I think the students of Evergreen are overwhelmingly unprepared for reality. Identity politics comes second in a workplace, and these students are seemingly coddled to believe that their skin color, gender, and sexuality are essential to every facet of their life. To explain what I mean, I can even use my orientation as a point of reference. I'm gay. This is an important factor in my life, but does not have anything to do with my qualifications or performance. If I overheard someone within my office saying they don't believe gays should get married, does that mean I go to HR? Do I confront the person and call them a homophobe for having that belief? No, I wasn't even involved with that conversation. If I was to start acting in ways the Evergreen students were, I would be fired, if not pretty damn close to it. Instead, the proper thing to do is mind my business and continue work as usual. The other person may have an asshole opinion, but they are entitled to that opinion in this country. I don't attack, harass, or aggressively confront them. The only time I would ever consider doing something is if I heard slurs or violent, threatening statements. I want to ask these students if they think this behavior will get them anywhere. They might say yes, feigning their indignance as progress. I also feel that a message needs to be sent to two people in general. To the students, this behavior is detrimental to the funding of the college. Their educational experience could suffer. And to the dean, you are in a position of authority. It's high time you start acting like it. Stand your ground and demand order amongst these students to be able to resolve whatever issues are on your campus. That's all I have to say on Evergreen. I'm the Angry Knitter, and thanks for watching. P.S. Sorry about the 2 minutes of random darkness in my last video. There's still growing pains in regards to video editing.